Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for episode 3 of season 1 of Welcome to Derry. Again, just the show continues to escalate. You know, we did in fact kill off the half the cast in that first episode. We have since replaced pretty much that exact same number of people. Last episode, a bunch of new kids. We're now starting to kind of follow and add into the mix as well. Get introduced to Hanlon's storyline at the military base has been expanded. We got Dick Halloran from The Shining making an appearance. He's the guy that was kind of giving him the eye down when he walked on base. They're using his gift to try to locate this weapon that induces debilitating fear in those in its proximity. And that's what they're trying to do. It sounds like a really smart idea, but they don't know what they're dealing with, so we'll see what happens, man. The scares in the last one, or at least the dream sequences, dude, Ronnie's was insane. Oh my god. Of the two, Lily's was definitely the safer one. You know, they definitely have been setting that up, and now we ended after hers. Obviously, her little breakdown at the grocery store has now got her sent off to Juniper Hill. So, yay, she gets to go back. I'm so nervous and scared for these kids, man, because they are not holding back in this show at all. If anything, Pennywise is going a lot harder on these kids right now than I remember. Maybe it's just been a while since I've watched the films, but anyway, let's see what happens next. If you want to see the full length reaction, if you want to get early access, or if you want to submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts for me to read at the end of these episodes, you can do all that over on Patreon, where we don't have to deal with all the stuff we got to do to get this stuff on YouTube, especially all the censorship that is going to be going on with this show. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get suggestions and vote on what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to... I'm just so used to putting on my headphones, so I just reached for absolutely nothing right now. Anyway, that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 3. Now you see it. Here we go. Derry, 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 Derry. 1908. Jeez, rude. Never, 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 never.
Slorak, the man or ape, the
man. Oh God.
Step right up into a grotesquerie of horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Step right up.
Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. The hat? That like little gleam, that little like call in? He's not connected at all to, oh my God, what is her name? The like shine vampire from Dr. Sleep. That reminded me so much of like her predatory tactics, plus the hat. I don't know. Hold up. I gotta look it up. I cannot remember her name. And it is going to bother me. Rose the Hat. Thank you. Maybe not, but yeah, I don't know, man. And then yet another angle of that clown. Maybe just a simple dude trying to startle a kid and give him the willies before sending him in here. I mean, that is kind of what they're here to do, is send you down this path of like intrigue, of horror, of like giving you this thrill. Oh, wait, are they dressed like the Shining twins? I mean, it's the time, it's the period, it may just be similar fashion. So is this back when Pennywise was working at the circus? Speaking like a sideshow like this would be a good place to feed on fear. What the fuck? Contortionist, maybe?
Hello, boy. Come closer.
No. I'm sorry. Fell for the trick.
Whoa, whoa. There you are. For the love of Christ. Don't be a damn sissy, Francis.
Finish the exhibit.
Step right up.
Okay, maybe just all show, all giggles. I don't know about you, though. Oh. Maybe that's the form it eventually takes. I have always wondered why it, like, chose a clown as its primary expression of itself. Maybe because it is this bastardization of this thing that's meant to lure a child in and placate children, but also, like, twisted into something terrifying.
That's all I got.
Is that a slingshot?
Did we trade the slingshot for the remainder of it, or?
Where's that damn slingshot?
Yeah, he did. Cute.
Wait, Francis! No! Come back! Wait! Francis! Come back!
She won't go in. Not in there. Oh, God. Oh, and there's no looking back. What the hell? He wasn't that far from the... Oh, fuck that. Nope. Oh, it's this old dude again. Or at least maybe it's taking the form of that old dude because that was the last thing that terrified him.
Hello.
Oh. Oh. Fuck that. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, the way it's twisting around like that is gnarly. Oh. Nice. Oh, you see the blood floating up? Good thing this thing is so slow. Did they make it to the barrier? Ah, God damn it. That sequence was a little rough. a little rough. But I like how this slingshot came into play, because that's turns into kind of a staple of the franchise. If you want to call it a franchise. If you want to call it a franchise.
Pleasure to see you again. I've upped Lily's dosage of chlorpromazine.
Where is she now?
Lily forged quite the bond last summer with the head of our housekeeping staff. She wanted to say goodbye before she left.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
It's going to be okay, dear.
Maybe she did.
It's my fault that her dad's in jail. We don't even know each other that well. And if I tell the truth about what I really saw, then...
You probably wind up right back here.
Okay, maybe she actually... Okay, she actually does.
My father used to say that life is about the journey. And if this Ronnie means as much to you as it sounds, you're going to find a way to make things right. Somehow.
We hope so. But there's not a bright future for these kids that I can see, at least, considering...
Then I believe you. Most people.
Well, I mean, okay. To be fair, the Losers Club thought they defeated him the first time. And it really just ended that cycle. He still came back. So they could, I guess, perceptively, temporarily, like the Losers Club did, stop him for a time, just not permanently.
With their own eyes.
Oh, interesting. Implying a little something about yourself there. Does she have the gift, maybe? Or maybe just an open mind for someone there.
I come in peace.
Do you, though?
What's the matter, not your brand?
I'm more of an Embassy Goals man.
I think I had you pegged as a Paul Mall man, regular James Coburn.
Lee Marvin. Paul Mall is the commercials of Lee Marvin.
You do know your movie stars, Hank. Guess it comes with the territory, huh? You know what I know? What my territory is? Liars. I can sniff them out a mile away.
Okay, your point being?
Where were you the night of the murder, Hank?
I told you I was home.
Then why do I have an eyewitness puts you on Jackson Street at 11:30? Yeah, witness called it in, said she saw your picture in the papers, put two and two together with a man she'd seen sneaking around in the shadows that night. She wrote a sworn statement.
Yeah, it don't make it true.
Yeah, that's true. People are going to be upset right now with everything going on.
So we went out there, have a look around, and found this at the scene. Thou shalt not lie, Hank. Do you know what they do to kitty killers in Shawshank?
I didn't do nothing to those kids.
How did they pull that up?
Don't give me any more guff about you being at home in bed. Don't
Was
insult
he
me.
actually out? I mean, doing something, maybe.
We're gonna miss you around here, Hank. At least we got the memories.
Wait. I didn't do this. Come back.
Yeah, the fact that they found his brand there is interesting, or at least out, meaning maybe he wasn't home, but that doesn't mean he was there, but it does mean that his alibi might be false. I don't know how they would have known about the Embassy Golds thing, though, prior to this to have, like, planted evidence. But what would be so damning that you wouldn't want to admit to fuck off, to put it on the table? To go, I don't know.
Can you imagine if your dad turns out to be a psycho killer?
Oh my God.
This is America. You can't just throw people in jail for nothing.
The same country?
Yeah, what are you...
It doesn't seem like the kind
You
of
live in
person
a
I'd
different
raise
kind of
my
world,
kid.
buddy.
That's all.
God.
They sent me back to Juniper Hill. Now everyone thinks I'm still crazier. So even if I tell them the truth, no one's gonna believe it.
Yeah, not anymore. Not that they would have before.
It won't matter what we tell them unless we can show them proof.
How are we supposed to get proof? You actually think this thing is gonna stop and pose for pictures?
What if we gotta lose? It's worth a shot to prove that I'm not crazy and that your dad's not a killer.
I mean, you really don't have a lot of options to be completely fair.
We'd never get those pictures back.
I don't know how to develop a roll of film. Do you?
No,
But I know someone who does.
there must be someone we know who can.
Close. Wait.
We stripped that caddy down.
I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say my dad, but wait, that wouldn't have made sense. But that's kind of the problem.
But that car had to give off something for Halloran to be able to find it.
It's part of the 1935 cycle. Bradley Gang Massacre.
Cycle? Are they aware of the cycles?
Eyewitness
I mean, we
reports
saw
at the
that
time
in the
suggest
opening
sightings of
sequence, the
entity
series
in
with the mob
enormous
gang being gunned
forms.
down. Yeah, they're aware. What the fuck?
Everything we've dug up so far, and we're no closer to locating the target. And we're running out of time.
I mean, I guess that's what they're after, right?
So much he can do, stuck on base, pointing at maps.
We need him in the field.
How do we know Halloran will do any better out in the field?
Maybe he just needs a little something extra to guide him. Something that put its mark on that thing a long time ago.
I wonder if he's faced this thing down once before himself. This is so interesting. I love what they're doing with this.
We met in Detroit at a club. Spent the night together. Shit, she even wrote a song about me. Yeah. Won't be long.
That is a good one. That was good. Got me, and that sucks.
Master, son of a bitch.
About to get him and his buddies alone, let me tell you.
It was too bad because Masters and his pals shipped off yesterday, so it's done.
Oh, they're gone.
A lover, not a fighter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you in the military? Why'd you join?
That looks so good in the uniform. Oh, no, not the hair.
You're about to put that helmet on, though.
Think of Halloran here as a human compass. You go wherever he says to.
Well, then what's in it? You wouldn't understand.
We could try. Try to understand. Oh. Oh. Wait, is he the kid? I haven't put together. I wasn't paying attention to anybody's names. I don't even know what that guy's name is right now, to be fair. Is he the kid?
You're gonna need to turn east.
It struck it like they did say.
Why are you stopping? We have to get out of here. We're okay now.
It can't come out here.
Why can't it leave the woods?
Can you keep a secret?
Wait, is she the antique shop keeper? That was her, right? I think.
Car they dug up was Al Bradley's from 35.
Do you want to stop them? I don't. Not until I find out what it is they're actually doing out there.
Yeah, because depending, it might be good, maybe, depending on what the goal, well, I mean, she doesn't know what the goal is, but if they can get rid of it, that'd be a plus, right?
I got a buddy at Fort Bragg who's saying that they're doing, like, mind control on goats. Is that what this is? This some goat shit, Lee?
Oh, whoa. Oh, what? He's made a link with it of some kind. Oh no. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, is this little fort in the sewers? All right, please do the dance. Whoa. What the? Are they having like a mental duel? It's like probing his past or something. Maybe that's a little taste of how it searches for your fear.
Grandpa, he's coming, Dickie. Get out of here now.
Oh!
Step back, Halloran!
Holy shit!
You both in?
That was close. I love that it can fight back. This, like, we've never seen a Shiner interact with Pennywise.
If there's anything we can do to make your time here a little easier, you let me know.
Now that you mention it.
That was quick.
Might as well.
Kind of hard to find a place to blow off steam. If you could see fit to find us someplace that maybe don't rain in on our heads, I know the boys be grateful.
Understood. I'll see what I can do.
Sir.
It wasn't supposed to see us.
Now it knows.
I got a feeling we keep on like we doing something bad's coming. Maybe we ought to just let this thing be.
Rest up.
I wonder if, maybe this whole operation, I'd like to hope, if for some of them may have been involved with it in the past, like maybe this operation is a ruse, like a means to an end. Like this is what he's telling the government, a weapon. We're looking for a weapon, this, that, and the other to fund all of this. Maybe it's really, though, to destroy it. Or just to get it the fuck out of our country and dump it somewhere else, so we don't have to deal with it anymore.
That went to space? Went there with pee in his pants? Yeah. It could have been worse. Dude, stop.
Yeah, what?
Who do you think has the best tatas in the grade? Ronnie Grogan? What does she want with you?
He is the science chemical kid. He might be able to figure it out.
Can you just send it up to a lab?
Can you help us or not? Maybe, but why? You wouldn't believe us if we told you. Try me.
We're being haunted by an interdimensional space demon?
I can't help her.
Well, do you believe her?
I believe she believes it, but when she asked me, it's like my mind just went blank.
Love will do that to you.
Yeah.
Love can make you do some crazy things, pal. Like climb a balcony or write a poem on the inside of your shoe so no one finds out about it.
Who writes poems on the inside of their shoe?
That sounds weirdly specific.
Okay, but I'm not in love with Ronnie.
Whatever you say, Romeo.
Secondhand rose.
Let me know if you need any help. You looking for anything special today?
Well, I don't know. What do you have for a nickel?
It is him.
Francis Shaw.
It's the oddest thing. Before I got here, I didn't remember you at all.
What?
You, this town?
You're not the first.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is.
No matter how long you spend here, the further away you get, the more it all just seems to fade.
Yep. So when he went into the military, it probably all disappeared. How did he come back?
What do you remember?
Not much. My father, life on the base, but mostly I remember you.
Aww.
We were 12. I doubt you even remembered my name.
It was a pretty impactful year, though. Summer.
Not until this week.
You're in charge of the digs.
Oh. Needed a little jogging.
We can't allow unmarked burial grounds to be destroyed.
Then let's work together. You can show us exactly what areas to stay away from.
He's not... With her, of all people...
Might not mean much coming from a man in my position, but you can trust me.
To hide what he's actually at. Well, I mean, I also get that as well. Considering if what he wants to do with it, or what he said he wants to do with it is true, she'd probably be very opposed to that.
I'll be in touch.
But she'd also very much so understand, considering she knows probably the most about it.
What's the matter? Why do you look so sad?
My dad got his redeployment orders. He'll leave in the morning.
Oh, that's why they left.
I was gonna wait to give this back to you, but I think you should have it. Something to remember me by.
And that's how they got the slingshot back. But how did he remember enough to start this operation, but only just remembered her? I mean, memory's a fickle thing like that, so...
This place is a living end, man. How do you even know about it?
It's my friend's place. Their hangout.
Was, at least.
No way! I love these!
This is sad.
A Santeria priest. He told me whenever someone welched on him, you know, didn't pay back money and stuff, he'd conjure this oricha and send it after them.
That's one way to do it.
And he was able to just conjure them?
Yeah, but he had to go to a cemetery, light candles. It was a whole big thing.
Yeah, sure.
Did he ever tell you how?
Are we gonna try to summon it? I mean, yes, that is the point.
Major?
It's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
We tried to find something at a school up here.
There were other things, meetings, marches.
Please, the movement.
He wants to leave all of that behind as well.
So where's your son at tonight? But he's at a friend's house now.
I wonder if that's why he came. Maybe he sensed something to do with the kids.
We did everything like you said.
Yeah, great. A plus.
Should we start?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I understand the hesitation. I'm surprised he would even, like, have committed this ritual to memory, or is he just winging it?
I never told you we had a son.
Yeah, I thought that was weird,
from
but
someone on base.
Nope. You shined it. Don't lie.
It's funny. Just before you asked me about my son, I felt something.
Fear?
Yeah, somewhere in the back of my brain.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Can't describe it really, other than it's the strangest goddamn thing I've ever felt in my whole life. And I've only felt it one other time. The night I was attacked.
That's the whole thing they were hoping would make him immune. Oh.
It wasn't you holding the pipe. But I know what I felt.
Oh, he felt him poking around.
Gun to your head, finger on the trigger. You were analyzing, collecting information. It's like the part of your brain that's supposed to be afraid, it's not even there.
Yep. Okay, there we go.
The kind of fella I'm likely to fuck with, Major. But you saved my life up in that bird, so I sure wouldn't mind having you with me in them trenches.
Ah. He's like, we bonded now. I need to let you in on what's going on.
I would love some mud cake.
All right. Come on, Lee.
What an interesting little interaction. So he could feel him prying into his mind, and he could feel that he had an absence of fear. Again, that's why they brought him on, hoping his injury would benefit them.
Feels like we should be facing away from each other to see out, right?
Yeah, that's what my uncle said to do.
Yeah, good idea.
I mean, see if anything's coming near you. Or if something's summoned behind you, you wouldn't see it. I don't know if I saw something or not, to be honest. I thought I saw a figure, but I don't know.
Gotta take a whiz.
Wait, I thought you said we couldn't close the circle until it was done.
No, you can't. You just have to come back quickly. My cousin told me.
You said your uncle did it.
Was he just full of shit about all of this?
My cousin, so...
You didn't hear it from him?
Yeah, I thought, I mean, I thought as much.
Monsters, ghosts, it's all mumbo jumbo. So you still don't believe me? Run! Wait, Ronnie!
Maybe it's just gonna be after you guys now.
Come on, Rich. We gotta catch up.
Oh, it's gonna keep getting further and further away. Lovely. I was gonna say, we have a setup here.
Run. Wait up.
This looks terrible, by the way. I'm just saying.
What's happening?
All right, time to, time to believe. Looks like it worked after all. Oh no. What in the world? Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Oh, yo, God. Awesome. Good. Fuck you. Is this actually it? Or is this, did they actually summon the spirits of the dead children? Because that's all the victims so far. Maybe the ritual worked, but it summoned the entity he was talking about. As opposed to Pennywise. Urgency, please.
Hey guys, stop! Where's Will? He was just right behind me.
What if that wasn't Will? Okay, no, it seems to be. He's just lagging. Oh no, it's definitely Pennywise with that going on. Or all of the above, maybe, as a possibility. No! What are you doing? Go! Oh my god. Dude. Or is he gonna try to capture a photo of... Yeah, okay, that's what he's doing. wouldn't get too excited until we see him. I mean, did he... He got away. But did he get the picture?
I should have believed you. You're damn right.
Aww. This is our losers club. Yeah, like I was saying, I was wondering if it actually summoned Pennywise or if it summoned the entity that it was meant to summon. Or Chisha. I probably said that wrong. Whatever. The one that the kid was actually talking about. Because those certainly do exist in King's universe, but Pennywise is something else. But it seemed to also have worked. So it may have, like I said, summoned everything.
One tray with developers.
Smells like Fizzla. Can you drink these?
No.
No. It's still like a wonder of technology that we figured this out.
I took that.
Guys, come on.
We just gotta find that last shot, or any of the shots of any of the ones they took while they were being chased.
We actually did it. Oh my god. No, other way. Okay.
Remember though, Pennywise can infiltrate still images, you know, the whole home video thing from before.
Yes! Yes!
You know, if somebody finds just these, they might think you just know where the bodies are. The last one going to be Maddie.
It's the picture I took in the crypt.
Oh no. Oh no. Yo.
What is that?
Now you see it.
It's a clown.
We still haven't got the full dive just yet, but we're taking a leap. They've seen the creature, its host form currently. I love this. I love this little exploration. You know, going back to the circus, back to 1908, when we went back to James Remar's past, how he kind of first interacted with Derry. A lot of these things here, we saw the form that Pennywise eventually takes, or at least that visage eventually taken. Maybe even goes further back than that. I can't remember. We went into it a little bit. Obviously, I mean, by this point, it's already transpired, but like when Dick was trying to shine on where to go, he made contact with it. And then it turned it around on him, because it is something that supersedes all of them, you know, in this grand, crazy kind of way. So like he shined and it shined back. He was like, who are you? And then, you know, then started digging through his mind. So we got to see like the reverse, almost like the way that he pries into the minds of others. So does that then make Pennywise a fellow shiner? Or maybe there's something in that ability that connects on a macro level to these other extra dimensional entities like with Pennywise. But yeah, I don't know. I hope we go into like how this thing got here, what was done the first time around, how it got imprisoned, because again, there's this whole thing with the tribe we haven't really dove into outside of the exposition we got in part 2. And then there's the fact that they obviously they know about it. It's still something they talk about. It's still something that they're aware of, because like Rose was like, it stays in the forest, and they're looking for it in the forest. At that point, though, they almost kind of talk about it as if it doesn't. I mean, it's confined to that forest, and the military is only looking in that forest, but its influence and all these other things expands to the town. But over the course of this, obviously, there's expansion, there's settlement, there's things that have happened since then between now, and wonder if we just built out into that space. I I got a couple questions about that, like how big is that expanse, the barrier that contains this creature. But I loved what we got in this, and also the little conversation between Halloran and Hanlon when he came over for dinner, and the way that, again, this Hanlon is such a smart cookie, dude. Like, good God, he's so quick, he's so witted. Like, again, I don't know if that's something that came prior, like a gift he had prior to his injury, or if that's just something he's able to access now because when faced with these situations, fear is not a factor anymore. So in these situations, it allows him that not being mentally crippled by it allows him this time to process, to collect information. Again, that's why they sought him out, to test to see if that theory was true. For somebody like Major Shaw, I don't know that it's Major, whatever his name is, Shaw, who has interacted with this thing before, but had forgotten about it up until this point. Forgotten about Rose. Only just remembered who she was because she sent that cease and desist order. And that brought her back into his mind. But he remembered the creature. He remembered the slingshot. He remembered all these other things. But like when you're away from Derry, unless something prompts it, like those memories fade. So my questions, I still got, like, my questions right now are, what brought him back to Derry? What was the thing that reminded him of this creature that drew him here? Because it's not like he remembers everything about that summer. Clearly he didn't until just now. But he has an idea of what they're after. And I love the way it preys upon your fears. And for him, when he went in there and he got terrified by that dude in the dark in that tent, that's the form it took to chase him down, to haunt him. And then, yeah, and the fact that, once they breached that barrier, and again, the motif of the repeated motif of the slingshot was cool. There's just a lot of fun elements with this, the way they're kind of developing this, like, especially like the little, like, multi-layered story they're telling from different points in time, because then there's even the 35 incident that they just referenced. They just dug up a car, like it was irradiating this creature's aura almost, like that, like, Halloran was drawn to that in the way that something in that car interacted with that creature, whether it been everybody in that car was killed by it or something in there made contact, like with the slingshot, it did damage to it. So it's got like an essence of it, this connection psychically scarred onto it that allows him to connect with it. So we've got these stories echoed through time of these different events, and they're aware of the different cycles of this creature as well. So that's cool, the way they're implementing all of that as well. So it's just like, where does this storyline go? I can only see, again, like kind of with the kids, I feel like, the kids, like I talked about earlier, there is a potential out there for them to not all die or anything like that. Obviously, Mike Hanlon has to still be born, so all that still has to transpire. And again, you can temporarily defeat Pennywise, as we've learned, but it, especially if the cycle ends and then it just hibernates, regenerates, comes back, and the cycle begins anew. Because they didn't stop it last time. Even they didn't. So, I don't know. They can put a temporary pause on it, but it's just interesting. Like, I feel like as far as like the military aspect of this, though, I feel like that storyline has to end in absolute utter failure. Obviously, there's zero presence anymore in the town of Derry by the time of the Losers Club in the main story, let alone when they come back as adults. So that's definitely got a, I don't know, that definitely can't succeed in any kind of real way. And we obviously, some of these characters end up in very different places, dealing with very different things later in their lives. So who's to say how this all crumbles down? But now we've expanded our crew. They've seen, now they believe. I'd be a little nervous. Obviously, that's not on their mind right now. They're looking for evidence. But like, all like these up close shots of these missing dead kids, if somebody found just that, like, it's like the picture is still, Like, it doesn't, it's not going to give you a visage of what you saw other than in that still frame. So somebody who doesn't know what they just ran away from could see that and be like, oh, it's the body. Where's the body? And if they found these kids' prints on any of this stuff, or they dealt with any of this shit with these kids, it might sell the story too that the cop was threatening about her involvement, about her story. And like, people are just going to think you did it. It's just going to not paint the best picture. Fun choice of words there, but I did not mean that way. But still, like, it's not. We know what we've got. We need to hide those pictures because God forbid somebody else finds that. But speaking of, people being accused of things, illfully so, Ronnie's father was not at home. That's the implication we got. But he wasn't at the theater, but he wasn't at home. Where was he and what was he doing? Is a good question, because he got caught in a lie, seemingly taking that guy's words at face value there, because I don't know how he would have known the Embassy Golds thing to have planted that evidence, because he didn't know that prior to that conversation. So the guy confirmed it with his own words, but then he didn't refute that either. He didn't push back against those claims. It's like, we know he wasn't involved in the murder. We know he was elsewhere, and that's not going to help his case. So what was he doing? I've got so many questions about all that, man. But fantastic episode, all things considered. Love the story, love the lore. The kids are really fucking good as far as child actors and whatnot. I love this cast we've kind of built out. I love the military storyline, the way that's getting more complex and involved. And we're getting more information about it. Obviously, we still have questions, and that's now expanding to the Native American tribes here that also are dealing with this, and that's kind of connecting this story, or reconnecting them, actually. And I just wonder where all these different puzzle pieces are going to build. I will say, this episode, more than any of the others, was a little jankier on the CGI. Like that shot of them pedaling out of the cemetery, like the episode lock shot of them on the bikes looked real rough. A lot of the show stuff with the ghosts following was pretty rough. The CGI helicopter in every scene, I don't recall a single shot of that in which a real helicopter was used, looked a little rough. And then the running, creepy, spindly leg dude chasing him through the woods and was completely incapable of catching them. That was some like Obi-Wan Kenobi shit right there. But yeah, that also was a little, the siege in this episode was a little rough. But the story in the episode was pretty fucking awesome. So I'll give it that credit. Like, everything else about this episode was firing, but the CGI was a little bit, unlike previous episodes so far, was a little bit distracting in this one. But that's all I got, man. Let's head to Patreon and see what you guys have to say. We got one person, but 2 comments. So let's see what you got. Eliza H. Some people think that's actually Dick's grandmother's spirit trying to help him. Some think it's not. Your opinion? Going back to what I was saying, the ritual they were doing was to summon a specific type of spirit that they were summoning, right? The kids. I want to go back to that first before we get to that, because that was meant to summon all of that. But these kids and their fear as a result of that, I think they actually did summon whatever that ritual was meant to summon, and Pennywise just happened to show up sensing the fear in these kids and target them in retrospect. I don't know that it would actually summon Pennywise, because Pennywise is not a spirit. It's something completely different, but he still did show up. So I think it took a opportunity there to prey upon, or the ritual didn't work and it preyed upon their fears of if it did and played along with it either way. However, though, in Dick's vision, yes, he collects their souls. He absorbs these kids. They are in essence, a part of him once he's, you know, taken his prey. Or even in these visions in this way, through the shine, through the gift. Yeah, I know. I do agree with you. Like, I do think that that was very much his mother. Why would Pennywise be like, Dickie, you got to get the fuck out of here. Stop it. He's going to get you. Why? Well, I mean, that could have been, I was going to say, like, that is a very good warning. But in retrospect, now that I'm thinking about that a little bit more, because I was initially with you there, I think that, you know, I thought because of that spiritual shine, you know, maybe he would be able to see her spirit and she could commune in reverse with him and get him to leave. But the thing about that is that now kind of made me flip on that was that the expedition in which he was running would have sent him running out the back of that ship. That could have also been Pennywise being like, no, Dickie, run. He's coming. He's going to get you. Go, 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 go. Get that door open. Get that door open. Because he was doing that with haste, and he would have hastily ran himself off the cliff, just right out the back of the helicopter. So I could see it going either way. My initial read 100% was that I thought that was her trying to save him, getting him to run. But there is a valid argument for that to also still have been Pennywise getting him to run out the back of the helicopter. Just sending himself running off the edge. Because the faster he ran, the faster he got that door open, the faster he fled, the faster he would have flung himself to his death. So who's to say? It could go either way. Do you think the skeleton man in the carnival was real and it picked up on his fear of him, or it was it the whole time? In the carnival, totally think that was one of the attractions. I think everything in there was the attraction. I think it was in, like, at least at that time, it was in the woods. And I don't think that carnival was in the woods unless it was in the sphere. But I think because that was a recent thing that terrified the shit out of this kid, when he did stumble in and cross that threshold, it took the form of that thing to scare him. I don't think in the carnival that was Pennywise yet. I don't think so. I don't think anything in there was Pennywise at this point just yet. Because he wouldn't have known to take that form yet without some kind of prior, like, trauma with something of that of sorts. So I don't think that was the case. Cemetery scene was goofy as hell, but fun. Very haunted mansion. Oh yeah, it was very haunted house, goofy, Disney, spooky. Very haunted mansion. 100% with you on that one. And then has anyone mentioned that the actress that plays Marge is 17 at this point? Which one's Marge? Oh, I see. I don't know everybody's names just yet. It was definitely not a little factoid that had been shared. I'm curious about the rest of the kids, though. Everybody is really fucking good. And they feel like kids, especially of the time. They did a really good job writing these kids for this age. Both their ages and the age in which they are living in, like the time period. Anyway, that's all we got for this one, guys. I'm going to close it there and end it. Guys, what do you think? How do you feel about this episode? I'd love to know. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. If you want to see the full-length reaction, where we don't have to do all the censoring or cutting and all that kind of stuff, you can do all that over there. Get early access. Submit your own comments, questions, or fun facts. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chan's son, Kiana Chanel McGregor, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, and Amy Beckett. Thank you guys so much for becoming savers here on the channel, helping sponsor, support all of our lovely little fur babies over here. It's time for their shots, and you guys are helping with all of those treatments right now. So thank you guys so much for that. And as always, I want to shout out our channel legends, because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff we got going on with the channel right now. You guys are the major backbone for all of this. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do most of this. So thank you guys so much for all that additional support. It means the world to me, and especially you guys here on YouTube. Without y'all, we wouldn't even be here. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.